If you are looking to move to Portugal for work, but don't yet have a job lined up, then stick around because I am breaking down the full process to get a Portugal Job Seeking Visa. The Job Seeking Visa gives you 6 months to enter Portugal, explore job opportunities, network, and finger cross, having a perfect job. Portugal is a popular destination because of its fantastic weather, friendly people, and a growing job market in sectors like tech, tourism, and renewable energy. So if that sounds like the kind of life you are looking for, let's dive right in. First off, let's understand what the visa is all about. Portugal Job Seeking Visa allows you to live in Portugal for up to 6 months while you look for a job. During this time, you can attend interviews, network, and potentially secure a work contract. The best part, if you do get a job during this time, you can transition this visa into a work visa or a residence permit without leaving the country. It is an opportunity for you to immerse yourself in the job market directly without the stress of immediately needing an employment contract. Now let's talk about who qualifies for this visa. Portugal is pretty welcoming, but there are a few conditions to keep in mind. There are no age limits, but having a college degree, a professional qualification, or relevant work experience can boost your application. You need proof that you can support yourself financially while you are there in the country. Generally, that looks like about 3,000 to 4,000 euros in your bank account. While not mandatory, knowing English or Portuguese will help you in interview and networking. Portuguese is highly recommended, especially if you are looking at non-international companies. You will need a clean record for your background check. You need travel or health insurance to cover any medical emergencies while you are in Portugal. Here is the main part. How do you get the visa step by step? Grab a pen and take notes if you need to. The first thing you need to do is to gather all the documents, and here is all that you need. Make sure you have in your passport validity of up to 6 months or more. Get travel and health insurance that covers Portugal. You also need accommodation while you are in Portugal. This could be an hotel booking, an Airbnb reservation, or a letter from a friend or a family member who is currently living in Portugal. You will also need a motivation letter. This should explain the reasons why you want to work in Portugal, what sector you are interested in, and how you will contribute to the Portuguese economy. This you could do if your sole aim is to live in Portugal. Next step is to fill all the documents. You will fill all the application forms accurately for the Portugal Job Seeking Visa. You can find these on the website of the Portuguese Embassy or Consulate in your country. You need to take your time here. Make sure that the information matches the document you are submitting. This includes your name, date of birth, passport number, other information that is relevant to your travel. Once you filled out the application, you need to book an appointment at your nearest Portuguese embassy or consulate. Waiting time can vary, so try to schedule this early as possible. On the day of your appointment, bring all the documents, including the printed application form. You will likely have a brief interview while they ask about your plans in Portugal and what type of job you are looking for. So be prepared. They will also take your biometric data, which means your fingerprint and a photo. The next thing is to pay the fees. There is a visa fee involved as always, usually around 90 to 100 euros. Make sure you pay it and keep the receipt. Now comes the waiting game. It typically takes anywhere from a few weeks to a month to process, but the timing depends on the embassy involved. Use this time to brush up your Portuguese and start networking online, maybe on LinkedIn or local job boards. What that means is that you can start looking for jobs. You can use LinkedIn to start networking with people even in Portugal, recruiters as it were, and companies that you are willing to work for. And you can search jobs on this website landing.jobs. While you wait for the approval, get ready for the big move. Looking up for job opportunities, just like I've stated, on Portuguese job website. Practice the language skills and research the city that you likely will be moving to. Networking is huge in Portugal, so make connection even before you arrive. Reach out to people in your field, join expert groups, and maybe even look for events and meetups that are happening around as at the time that you will be there. Once your visa is approved, congrats, you got 6 months to make things happen. So start applying, attending interviews, and networking with companies. Remember, if you secure a job offer, you can then transition to a work visa, which will allow you to stay in Portugal for a long term. This is the full process for obtaining a Portugal Job Seeking Visa. I hope this video is helpful, and if it was, please give it a thumbs up. Share it with anyone you know who is looking to work in Portugal, and don't forget to please subscribe for more tips and life abroad advice. Good luck on your journey, and I will see you in the very next video.